themselves off the wall, but the weather inside me refuses to fall. It's a permanent winter, a frost in my chest, putting the memory of a summer to rest. The sun is still shining on the world outside my pain, but in this personal climate, it's a perpetual rain. Welcome to my season in hell, a story the broken ones know all too well. The fire is gone out, but the ashes still burn. A lesson in love, and I refuse to unlearn. There are no warm days here, no promise of spring, just a cold, heavy silence the heartache will bring. I walk through the motions, I fake every smile, pretending the darkness is just for a while. But the air is too thin and the night is too long, a desolate chorus where there's no happy song. I can't find the exit, the map has been lost, just staring directly at the infinite cost. Welcome to my season in hell, a story the broken ones know all too well. The fire is gone out, but the ashes still burn. A lesson in love, and I refuse to unlearn. There are no warm days here, no promise of spring, just the cold, heavy silence the heartache will bring. They say that you have to go the fire to grow, but they never said anything about moving this slow. I'm stuck in the inferno, an eternal flame, whispering over and over your name. I'm a prisoner of the past, I'm serving my time, a punishment handed out for no apparent crime. Welcome to my season in hell, a story the broken ones know all too well. The fire is gone out, but the ashes still burn. A lesson in love, and I refuse to unlearn. There are no warm days here, no promise of spring, no promise of spring, just the cold, heavy silence the heartache will bring. The season in hell, it just won't end. My shattered heart refuses to mend, burning low, cold fire, cold fire. Words you painted with were vibrant and bold, stories of a future that will never grow old. Forever rolled off your tongue like a summer song. I believed every note. Where did I go wrong? Now the canvas is bare, the colors have bled, just the echoing silence of everything unsaid. We built a mansion on a foundation of air, a beautiful structure of I'll always be there. Now I wander the halls of a love I can't touch, haunted by the sound of empty promises and hollow laughs. The truth is a punchline I never found funny, drowning in the bitter taste where life was sweet as honey. Your smile was a beacon, a light in the fog. Now it feels staged, a role in your monologue. The secrets we shared were just lines in a play. the broken tune, your memory starts to sing. Promises that shattered like fragile glass, and I'm left here sweeping up the past, just empty, hollow, gone. Picked out the flowers, all withered and black, for the beautiful timeline I can never get back. The plans that we penciled in, the hopes we held high, are laid out in a coffin beneath a late sky. The guests are all memories, we're in silent despair, and the eulogy is the quiet that fills up the air. I'm attending the funeral for my future with you, wearing the black of a dream that won't come true. The casket is heavy, filled with our what if we tried, and the happily ever after that silently died. The dirt on the lid is the truth I must face, a life unlived in an empty space. The ring that you gave me is cold on the chain, a memorial token of the ongoing pain. The house we designed, the children we named, are buried right here, forever unclaimed. I'm tossing the dirt now, a final goodbye to the person I was when I still had my eye on a life that was perfect, a life that was sound. Now it's 6 feet under this barren ground. I'm attending the funeral for my future with you, wearing the black of a dream that won't come true. The casket is heavy, filled with our what if we tried, and the happily ever after that silently died. The dirt on the lid is the truth I must face, a life unlived in an empty space. There's no priest, no preacher, no prayer that can mend the absolute desolate final, and it's just me in the silence, the tears falling fast, burying every single hope of our past. It's a private affair, this burial ground, no comfort, no closure, no one around. I'm attending the funeral for my future with you, wearing the black of a dream that won't come true. The casket is heavy, filled with our what if we tried, and the happily ever after that silently died. The dirt on the lid is the truth I must face, a life unlived in an empty space. My future is buried, I'm walking away, gotta find a new dawn, a new light of day. But tonight I just mourn the life we could have had, the life we could have had. The phone on the counter hasn't buzzed since you left. I'm a hollowed out frame, completely bereft. The city lights shimmer, but they can't reach my room. wrapped in a blanket of solitary gloom. I used to dread the quiet, the space you would fill. Now the ringing in my ears is a permanent chill. And silence was my only friend, a quiet co-companion until the bitter end. It doesn't lie, it doesn't leave, it doesn't say goodbye. It just sits here with me while the memories multiply. The world got too loud when the story just stopped, and silence was the only parachute I dropped. I talk to the shadows, I trace your name in the dust. Everything we built has dissolved into rust. They tell me to move on, to find the light again, but the darkness is heavy, a comfortable den. There's a ghost in the kitchen where we used to slow dance. Now I just sit in the stillness, lost in a trance. And silence was my only friend, a quiet co-companion until the bitter end. It doesn't lie, it doesn't leave, it doesn't say goodbye. It just sits here with me while the memories multiply. The world got too loud when our story just stopped, and silence was the only parachute I dropped. The noise of your absence is the loudest sound I know. It's a desolate garden where no new love can grow. I'm addicted to the void, the ache, the lack of you. It's the only honest emotion I can hold on to. And silence was my only friend, a quiet co-companion until the bitter end. It doesn't lie, it doesn't leave, it doesn't say goodbye. It just sits here with me while the memories multiply. The world got too loud when the story just stopped, and silence was the only parachute to drop. My only friend, the quiet cold space, the absence of your voice, the look on your face, just silence forever with me. The house is quiet, the clock is loud, just an empty frame where your picture was proud. I trace the lines of a life we plan to keep. Now I'm collecting fragments of a love too deep. Every laugh we shared is a ghost in the air, a chilling reminder that you're no longer there. Oh, this must be the art of going under, learning how to drown in the silence like thunder, breathing water instead of the air we used to share. A masterpiece of misery, a portrait of despair. I'm a slow faded shipwreck, a beautiful tragic mess, mastering the art of going under, with nothing left to confess. The coffee gets cold while I stare at my hand, tracing the future we wrote in the sands. You sent on the pillow a cruel gentle light, just an echo of a promise that we let die. They say time heals all wounds, but I wanna keep mine, a permanent scar, a painful, perfect design. Oh, this must be the art of going under, piece of misery, a portrait of despair. I'm a slow fade, a shipwreck, a beautiful tragic mess, mastering the art of going under with nothing left to confess. Going under in the depths of a broken heart, trying to find my way back from the start, just sinking in this sorrow. We were a wildfire, fierce and so bright, burning through the darkness of every night. I thought we were eternal, a flame that would last. Now I'm standing alone in the wake of the past. The smoke is all clear, the heat is all gone, just a desolate landscape from dusk till dawn. And all that is left is the bitter taste of ash, a gray dusty memory of our sudden crash. The sugar's all gone, the sweetness has fled, just a dry empty echo of the words that you said. I'm breathing in ruin with every slow breath, tasting the remnants of our love's silent death. The promises made turn to dust in the air, floating like cinders beyond all repair. I run my hands through the debris of our home, a kingdom collapsed on my own. I now roam. The warmth of your hand is a phantom I chase, just a fine layer of grit on my face. And all that is left is the bitter taste of ash, a gray dusty memory of our sudden crash. The sugar's all gone, the sweetness has fled, just a dry empty echo of the words that you said. I'm breathing in ruin with every slow breath, tasting the remnants of our love's silent death. I don't wanna swallow this truth anymore. I want the sweet wine we had once before, but reality is heavy, a weight I can't shift, a final dead offering, a terrible gift. It coats my tongue, it lines my throat, the saddest story the world ever wrote. And all that is left is the bitter taste of ash, a gray dusty memory of our sudden crash. The sugar's all gone, the sweetness has fled, just the dry empty echo of the words that you said. I'm breathing in ruin with every slow breath, tasting the remnants of our love's silent death. The taste of ash lingering on my tongue, the broken song that can't be unsung, just emptiness and a bitter goodbye. sharp words spoken and promises broken in two. 1,000 small fractures, but I always pull through. I've handled the bruises, the sting and the ache, the minor adjustments my heart had to make. But this silence is different, this absence of sound, it's the most final weapon I've ever found. This isn't a scratch, it isn't a tear, it's a wound that goes deeper than every fear. You didn't just leave, you severed the cord with a clean, cruel precision that I can't afford. All the pain that I've known from the first day we met leads up to this moment, the one I regret. Oh, you were the blade, and this is the deepest cut. It's not the leaving that hurts, it's the quiet that came after, the sudden cessation of all our shared laughter. You walked out the door and you took all the air, leaving a vacuum of absolute despair. I'm bleeding out slowly, nobody can see the sign, this invisible gash where your life met with mine. This isn't a scratch, it isn't a tear, it's a wound that goes deeper than every fear. You didn't just leave, you severed the cord with a clean, cruel precision that I can't afford. All the hate that I've known from the first day we met leads up to this moment, the one I regret. Oh, you were the blade, and this is the deepest cut. A band-aid won't fix this, no time will erase the permanent scar you left in this place. It runs straight down the middle, from my head to my toe, a division of self that continues to grow. One half is the person who loved you so true, the other half's broken because of what you could do. This isn't a scratch, it isn't a tear, it's a wound that goes deeper than every fear. You didn't just leave, you severed the cord with a clean, cruel precision that I can't afford. All the pain that I've known from the first day we met leads up to this moment, the one I regret. Oh, you were the blade, and this is the deepest cut. The deepest cut, it won't ever heal. The only true pain I know how to feel, bleeding out love, bleeding out you. Sundays used to smell like coffee and you, a future so vibrant, the sky so blue. We planned the whole week with smiles and with ease. Now I just watch the dead leaves caught in the breeze. Monday comes creeping, a dull, empty drone, but the middle of the week is when I'm truly alone. Wednesday morning feels the heaviest, somehow the furthest from the weekend, the furthest from us now. It's not the stark shock of a Monday noon, it's just the long drawn out absence of you. Every single minute drags its feet on the floor. Wednesday's the greatest day of the week anymore. Tuesday held promise, a call made furthest from the weekend, the furthest from us now. It's not the stark shock of a Monday noon. It's just the long drawn out absence of you. Every single minute drags its feet on the floor. Wednesday's the greatest day of the week. The greatest day stuck in the middle of a problem I can't seem to unriddle. Wednesday blues. Wednesday blues. Packed a suitcase, not for a holiday trip. Just trying to escape the memories I grip. The ticket in my hand says one way to anywhere, as long as the destination isn't with you there. The station is silent, the platform is bare. A cold wind is whistling through my tangled hair. I'm catching the last train out of town tonight, leaving a ghost of a life we made so bright. Watch the tracks disappear, the city fade to black, knowing there isn't a single turning back. My heart's the luggage I can't leave behind. On the last train out of town, leaving the best of me behind. I closed up the apartment, locked the door for the final time. Every echo perfect crime. We stole moments from time, thought we could make them last. Now they're just photographs of a beautiful past. I'm running from the future that we won't get to share, running from the silence that's waiting in the air. I'm catching the last train out of town tonight, leaving a ghost of a life we made so bright. Watch the tracks disappear, the city fade to black, knowing there isn't a single turning back. My heart's the luggage I can't leave behind. On the last train out of town, leaving the best of me behind. Maybe a new place, a new name, a new dawn, help me forget everything that's gone. But the rhythm of the wheels on the steel track just sound like I miss you, I can't go back. I miss you, I can't go back. This journey is exile, a self-imposed flight, trying to outrun the pain with all of my might. I'm catching the last train out of town tonight, leaving a ghost of a life we made so bright. Watch the tracks disappear, the city fade to black, knowing there isn't a single turning back. My heart's the luggage I can't leave behind. On the last train out of town, leaving the best of me behind. last train out of town. Don't wait for me, I'm already southbound. Just disappearing into the night. Goodbye to our love. Goodbye to life. Sound of this rain whistle blowing in the distance faded out. I'm watching the last of the sun hit the wall. It's just like the way that I'm starting to fall. Not a sudden crash, not a thunderous sound, just a subtle withdrawing from this hollow ground. The vibrant colors we painted our world with are turning to gray, a beautiful myth. It's the slow fade of the light, the gentle retreat into an endless night. A whisper that dies before the word can get out. A shadow that grows with every new doubt. The love we held on to is losing its hue, and I'm caught in the twilight, losing you. The promises made are like mist in the dawn, solid one moment and then they are gone. I'm sitting here shivering, trying to hold on to the heat of a memory playing on a half-broken beat. It's a gradual descent, a quiet goodbye. The hardest part is there's no reason why. It's the slow fade of the light, the gentle retreat into an endless night. A whisper that dies before the word can get out. A shadow that grows with every new doubt. The love we held on to is losing its hue, and I'm caught in the twilight, losing you. If you're gonna leave, why won't you just run? This waiting in silence is coming undone. The pain of the cut is easier to bear than the dull aching presence of you being half there. I wish for the storm, I wish for the rain, anything but this slow, agonizing wind. It's the slow fade of the light, the gentle retreat into an endless night. A whisper that dies before the word can get out. A shadow that grows with every new doubt. The love we held on to is losing its hue, and I'm caught in the twilight, losing you. The slow fade of the light, just darkness now in the endless night. We used to burn so bright, now we're just embers fading.